Hello. Firstly, I will apologise for the wet hair. I had a shower over an hour ago and it's still not dried, so I wanted to get the video out of the way, and I didn't want to wait any longer basically to make the video, so that's why my hair's wet. I let my hair dry naturally rather than using a hairdryer, so that's why. But yeah, today's video I would like to talk about kind of two topics. They're kind of related in a way, but kind of not. But the first topic I'd like to talk about is National Vegetarian Week. Here in the UK, um, each year we have a thing called National Vegetarian Week. Not everybody takes part in it, obviously, and it's not like the biggest thing. But this year, I believe it is sponsored by Tesco's, which is a supermarket here in the UK. And basically, the aim of National Vegetarian Week is that, well, to raise awareness of vegetarianism, obviously, but also some people in National Vegetarian Week try to be vegetarian for the week. Some people even become vegetarian during that week. I mean, it's the best week to become vegetarian would be Vegetarian Week. And this year I have decided to take part in National Vegetarian Week. It's kind of good because it coincides with the meditation retreat that I'm going on this weekend, and all the food there's vegetarian anyway, so it's kind of good because they kind of conjoin together. But basically, you you just are vegetarian for the week. Um, and my aim is after National Vegetarian Week's over, I'm not going to go completely veggie yet because obviously it's a slow transition getting used to eating new foods. But I aim to at least try to eat less meat in my diet because at the moment I eat a large amount of meat and it's not healthy for me, it's not healthy for the planet, and most of all it's not healthy for the animals that I'm eating because, I mean, come on, they're being killed and I'm eating them, which is totally wrong. So I'm going to slowly transition, basically. But whilst I'm on the topic of food, the second topic I would like to talk about is emotional eating, or emotional overeating. Because I was watching a program called The Right Stuff this morning, which we have in the UK. It's basically a morning talk show, and one of the topics they were discussing was emotional overeating. And as I was watching it, a lot of what they said was quite relatable to myself, and I believe it most probably would be relatable to many other people as well. So I figured I would talk about it in this video, seeing as it's kind of related to Veggie Week in the fact that it's both topics about food. So from my understanding of it, emotional overeating is different to binge eating, where now and again you just eat a load of food because you feel like it. Emotional overeating, from my understanding of it, is where when something happens, it triggers you to kind of want to eat, or makes you start feeling hungry and you start eating. It could be because you have had a frustrating day. It could be because you're stressed because of your job. It could be because somebody in your family has become ill, anything like that. And when they were talking about it, I realised that I emotionally overeat because when I am down, I will walk to the shops and I will fill my basket with sandwiches and wraps and crisps and chocolate bars and fizzy drinks, and sometimes even boxes of like things like chicken legs or like ham and stuff. And I'll take this home and I'll discreetly hide it. I'll bring it up to my room, making sure nobody else sees, and then I'll eat it all. And I'll feel absolutely disgusted with myself afterwards. But at the same time, I'll feel like I want to eat more. Now, that's the difference between emotional overeating and like other eating disorders or kind of eating issues. Because, like, for example, if somebody was bulimic, I think bulimic's the word, I might have totally got the wrong word, but correct me if I've got the wrong word. They will have similar habits to emotional overeaters, except that they'll make themselves sick afterwards, which is probably just as unhealthy as emotional overeating. The only difference is that, I guess, with emotional overeating, it all stays in your body. I mean, I'll turn around to the side and show you my belly because it ain't good. Like, that's my belly, and I'm 18 years old, so it's not good. I mean, I am 5'4", so I should be between, I think, 9 and 10 stone for my BMI, but I am the top end of 11 stone, beginning of 12 stone. It kind of is fluctuating between those at the moment, whereas about 2 years ago I was 9 stone 5 to 10 stone. So yeah, it shows what it can do to people. So I'm hoping to try and get back to my healthy weight range, if I can. But obviously, similar to like addictions, I guess it's like a habit that people have. Um, it's a habit, and also you kind of crave it as well, because there are certain chemicals in certain foods that you do crave. Um, Similar to when you get like nicotine cravings if you smoke. Um, so I'm trying to slowly wean off the unhealthy foods. First of all, change what I am eating, and then once I've been able to change what I'm eating, I can start controlling the amount of the things I am eating. But as I was watching the discussion, it kind of showed that it's actually a very common problem, and I realised I wasn't like kind of one of the few, I was one of the many. So I guess the reason I'm talking about it now is to kind of raise awareness of the issue, and kind of let people know so that they don't think they're just being greedy, and that they do know that emotional overeating is actually a thing. I'll also, I guess I'm going to have to end the video now because obviously I'm not that informed on the topic. I just wanted to briefly talk about it because I saw that discussion. But before I go, there was a website that they suggested to people if they feel it's a problem, which was www.be-eat.co.uk. It might have been .com, but it's one of the two. So if you think that is a problem for you, check that out. And also, you could always see a GP about it if you really think it's a problem. But myself, what I'm doing is, obviously, like I said, slowly changing what I'm eating. Then I'm going to work on the amount I eat. I'm also working on doing more physical exercise. But yeah, I figured, seeing as I was talking about food, I would also talk about that issue. But I guess on a nice ending point, I will say I guess, happy vegetarian week, and I hope other people join in on vegetarian week. And if you happen to have the other problem I was talking about, um, yeah, I do recommend you look at that website or try and find a way to tackle it. I'm probably going to keep you guys updated on my kind of I wouldn't call it weight loss because I'm trying to get back to my healthy weight range, but I guess I'd just say I'll give you updates on my kind of diet regime and maybe exercise regime as well. But for now, this video is going to get long-winded if I don't leave you now, so I shall bid you goodbye and I will see you another time. So, bye!